Welcome. Here's a story about allergy, and in this case, allergy to milk. A few years ago, a lady, at that time she was getting close to her late 50s, I think, came and said that she had this problem with milk. Just the little bit she would put in coffee was enough for her to get that reaction where she never fast needs to go to the bathroom. I'm sure we could all agree that that's uncomfortable. And so together we got curious about what could possibly be some connections here that the subconscious, for whatever mysterious reason, would connect with milk and then produce that result. And so we did some balances. I think we found the root cause. And after the session, asked her then to go home, try it out just a little bit. All right. And a few days later, she told me how much she was now enjoying full glass of milk, no problem at all. And I think that's some 5 years ago now. To this day, she's enjoying milk again fully. All right. So here it's rather important to come with a disclaimer just to avoid lawsuits and whatnot. Whatever we do in a session is not designed to diagnose, treat, cure, heal, anything along those lines, physical ailments. Go to your ordinary doctor just in case, okay? So, you might then ask, what is it that's happening in a session? And how come, if we are dealing with, let's say, a trauma, and how could that have a physical response? Well, whatever happens in the subconscious is still somewhat of a mystery, but to my best understanding is that the subconscious is able to associate something traumatic with whatever, and in this case, milk. And then to prevent or to avoid that from happening, create a certain response. Okay, this is all automatic. This is below conscious. It's not possible really to say things with absolute certainty, which is also the reason why we cannot guarantee that there's a certain outcome. But in some cases, there's more than just what meets the eye, all right? And so, may I invite you to consider if the system is telling you that there's nothing you can do about any condition, well, maybe it's worth giving it a try. If what you've been trying so far doesn't really seem to have the results that you would like to have, why shouldn't we not get curious about that together? All right. And just maybe there will be this outcome that you're really hoping and looking for. So, my invitation to you is consider is this relevant for you? Is now the time to get curious? If so, please reach out. We'll be so happy to assist you in the process. Wishing you all a beautiful day.